Hello, SimTheWorld here as we build our monster truck in Diesel Brothers Truck Building Simulator. Thanks for joining us today. We have a lot of work ahead of us. So last video we had put the frame together, we had ordered all new parts. Now we've got the task of assembling everything. So the first thing I want to do is actually search out our engine mounts. Where did those fall off to? Please forgive the game quality. There may be a few lost frames here and there. I can't do anything about this. This game is sucking up so much system memory that having all these parts on the floor is probably not the wisest of decisions. It certainly wasn't wise from the aspect of trying to find the small ones. So we've got our turbo, we're gonna need that. Let's toss that over. We also need to find... God, we're gonna have to find the CPU in this mess. Here's the other engine mount. That's helpful. Let's get this lowered down. That makes it easier to see. Of course, it doesn't want to go down if there's a drill underneath. That drill, I think, was $500, so maybe it's a good thing it didn't just want to smash it automatically. Let us attach. We need to lower it to set. There it is. It's attached. Grabbed it, and we let go of it. Stay with me, engine, stay with me. There we go. Let's lower this in. Boom. Okay. Sorry for that. Let us detach. The engine is in. It's ready to go. We have a few things to put on here. Let's go ahead and we can set the turbo up. We need the CPU. We need the fuel injectors, and we need the radiator. So all of these parts are so small. There's a fuel rail buried in there. That's one. You need another. Isn't engine assembly fun? Have you guys worked on an engine before like this? Bought a crate one? Rebuilt one, perhaps? Let me know down in the comments. Stories like that are always cool to discuss and hear about. People's accomplishments, their struggles with these things. This game definitely oversimplifies just dropping an engine in, throwing some lifters on. But then again, maybe with the set frame, with these set 4 trucks, you could probably set up some templates where this can get done really quickly. There's got to be a racing... There it is. There it is. The racing radiator ready to go in. That's the engine. Radiator looks a little dirty. This is brand new. I don't know why that is, but we are good to go. Let's lift it up. We're going to want to put the transmission in next. And with that, we have the engine transmission installed. You guys got to be letting me know down in the comments too about our paint color. That's going to be coming up soon. Probably in the next episode, we're going to go and finish the paint. But with that, I think it's time that this starts to get assembled. So I'm going to do a cut here. Maybe a little fancy editing. Try to speed this up a bit for you guys. So I'll see you in a few. Alright, so we have finished up putting on all the suspension pieces on this lifted truck. Lower this down just a little bit. I believe, let's take a look here. I think we have an option to... There we are. It's Q. If you hit Q, it gives you an idea of what's missing. Of course, we've got all the body parts. We have the wheels. And the front shaft's not fully installed. Let's go take a look at that real quick. It's good. It is nice that it lets you know what's missing, what's not missing, and what's not fully installed. There we go. If we pop into Q now, everything is fully installed so far. So we're good to go. Let's actually put the drill back. We need to discuss tires now. I think we're going to end this video with picking out our new tires and trying to get those put on. But with the tires, it gets interesting performance-wise. Because we need to look at the brackets. So obviously 8-bolt tires gives us the best performance. So I'm going to buy 4 of those right off the bat. Like I mentioned, in this truck, we're looking for best acceleration, best speed, everything. We want this to be the perfect truck. Now we need to take a look at tires. Let's see what gives us the best performance. This is where things get interesting. So the Explorer seems good. The Max is what we want. Max tires. Let's make sure there's nothing else. We have the Sport tires. None of those have the... Yeah, I think the Max is the best tires in the game. So we have a choice on rims. Now, before I buy the tire, we have a 26-inch tire with a 19-inch rim, or we have the choice of a 40-inch tire with either 22 or 24-inch rims. Before we pick one, we need to find a rim that has an 8-bolt pattern that will match. So since this is an off-road tire, let's check out the off-road wheels. We're looking for something with 8 bolts. So right here we have a couple options. We have the bead, we have the double slotted. And that's a 32 and this is a 19-inch. We'll keep that in mind. Obviously the 32-inch tire was not an option we have. Let's take a look over here. Is there any 8 bolts? Nothing there. What about the sport rim? I'm not seeing. Yeah, no 8 bolts there either. So, so that kind of limits us, really. So we can't have the 32-inch because that doesn't fit the Max tire. So literally the only one we can choose is either the beaded or the double slotted. I think I'm going to go with the double slotted just because it's more money and I think it looks a little better. Let's go buy 4 of those. So then we've got a 19-inch tire. That means we come back over here. We find our Max. And we want the wheel size of 19-inch. So again, we only get these tires are going to look kind of small on this truck. But since we're looking for max performance, that's kind of what we get. So we are making our way through. I'm going to start throwing these slots on, then we got to go balance we got to put the tires on the rims, we got to balance the tires. It's going to be a little bit of a chore today, but helps if I actually put it on the truck. But we're just going to cut over to this all finished up, so I'll see you in a few minutes. And with this, we are finishing up our last tire. 8-bolt stud looks good on this thing. So we are getting close. All we got left to do is the body work, and we're going to finish this truck up in the next episode. So get excited. Thanks for watching as I simulate my life one game at a time. If you like this video, please be sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss any of the future action. You can follow on Twitter for updates to future games being played, as well as follow on Twitch as I try to stream 3 days a week. Thanks, and I'll see you next time at SimTheWorld.